And now the ball is locked up. Lewis was trying to lay the tackle. Vott was strong enough to slip it and to get out to Phillips. Been involved a couple of times. Here's Prespakis. Can use the ball well. Great vision to Wales. Just never looks panicked. So Wales, from about 45, lets it go right to the line, and it is all the way home. Fantastic start with a long-range goal. Essendon with all the attacking early. We'll pump it long into the hot spot again. Alexander is down there, but just out of her reach in the end. Bannister over the top. Lewis was trying to win it back for Alexander. Creative kick to the hot spot, and Scott out to mark it. Rising star on from round one. Big future ahead. And a big start for the Bombers in the West. Fantastic goal kicker at under-19s level. Seemed to make the transition to AFLW with ease. That kick will just land a bit short. It's marked in the square. There were so many hands, but the tallest of them was Wales. Kick was touched off the boot, so will be called to play. Wales hands to it again. Kane will send it back to the 50. Roberts hands to it. Couldn't hang on to it in the end. Wojcina chips it over the top, and Bannister will mark. Another mark inside 50. And Kangaroo making her impact now with the Bombers. Delightful finish. Essendon with the first 4 of the game. Dangerous. The Eagles try to bring it out of defence again. Alexander got rid of one, feeds it inboard. G can handball it over the top. The Bombers. Wojcina, the spin, the turn, the snap from Jess Wojcina. Able to bring it down. In fact, Bannister was able to bring it to ground, and they wrestle, tackle. Well done by Thomas. Vott now for the Bombers on the boot. Snap to goal, and the bounce will roll through. The Eagles do the attacking to start, but it's more of the same from Essendon.
Because West Coast have got all their numbers in their defensive 50, so what it does by moving the ball wide, it actually gets the forward line to open up for Essendon.
And I'm worried about Prespakis at the stoppage there, taken high. 3-time best and fairest at the Blues before making the switch across. She is dominant again, Maddie Prespakis. The Bombers have the upper hand. G trying to get it through. Bannister, Zanchetta, now to Wales. Could it be a third from 40 metres out? Lets it rip once again and kicks a third goal in the first half. Step Wales. Deep in their attack. Kane. Able to win it, get it back to Clark, who hit it to the hot spot. Plenty of numbers down there, and Bannister will mark on the chest. Can keep it there. It was dropped by Lakay. Weston sends it back inside 50. It is going to bounce into the pocket. Bartlett trying to spin. Feeds it away to Cameron. Snap to goal, and the Eagles do have their first. And it's Amara Cameron who makes the impact. Lewis will share it to McCarthy. He should be within range to have the shot. Much more central position. She wants to pass as well. There's a big pocket of space. She spotted Schmidt on the lead. Cross to Swanson. Up towards Roberts, who protected the footy nicely. And marks under some pressure from Marshall.
She's been outstanding today.
Just building as the game goes on. And that's great delivery. And Schmidt will mark. Ella Roberts take about. He has a presence. Vott has got it for the Bombers. Good delivery in. 4-2 good, but it's knocked away. Hartill just shoved off it by Alexander, who pops back up, shares it across. Prespakis won't miss from there. Essendon answer back. Prespakis with 2. Tackled by Lewis. Kane trying to flick it across to Van Dyke. Spills back through to McCarthy. Eagles trying to will it forward. Roberts back. Rowley set up by the handball. And Bannister just lined her up too with a strong tackle.
And we're dragging them out of position, not conceding so many marks inside 50, so keep up the good work.
Thanks, Bonnie. Bombers in the pocket. Bannister is there to G. The high kick back to the square. Scott was trying to fly. It spills down to Clark. Prespakis working backwards to Scott. They were lining up to finish it off, and Scott kicks a second goal in the game. Lewis, it's knocked away. Swanson, and holding the ball, the call. Advantage taken around the body. The finish from Ash McCarthy. On kick to the hot spot. Scott trying to crash from 3 deep. G. Up. Wuchner off that left boot. She doesn't need any space at all. Jess Wuchner. Hit Alexander, but dropping the footy. Might actually work okay to make them play on and just get a little bit deeper into attack. And Scott is waiting there. She'll play on, bang through yet another, and cap off a dominant performance by the Essendon Footy Club. West Coast players were claiming they touched it. And there won't be a review. Scott adds a third goal.